Stonespine Architects. This is coming to us from the same designer and the same company that brought us Cartographers. And Cartographers, you mapped out a land. In this one, you are going to be carving out and drafting cards to map out your dungeon, for you are a student of dungeon crafting. So what better thing to do to make a dungeon than draft cards, for dungeons are known as being dark and drafty. So let's get drafting after this. Alright, we are set up for the solo version of Stonespine Architects. We have our Jael. I'm going to call him Jael. Y'all know what's up. Deck. Shuffled. There's 6 cards. I have my marker resting here on the 0. I have everything else set up as in a 2-player game. I have 5 cards in my hand. How the solo play is going to work is I am going to choose a card from my hand as normal, put it into my, or first off, we're going to flip over one of these. I am then going to choose a card from my hand and put it in my dungeon as normal. I am then going to choose one of the remaining cards to keep in my hand for the next turn. I am then going to look at these symbols. So let's flip over one of these for example. It's got this blue symbol. Any blue symbols that are here will go to his score pile. The rest will get discarded. I will then draw cards equal to the number of empty chambers, and then I will choose one, rinse and repeat, until my chamber is empty. Full. Until my chamber obviously is full with the 4 cards. We will then go into the, let me just consult this really quick, make sure I'm saying these things right, into the improvement phase. I will set my gold. I will then compare it to his gold. If I have more gold, I will buy as normal. Then we go back to the compare gold. If I still have more than him, I can buy or I can pass. I can pass the first time as well if I really want to. However, if at any point when I go to compare gold I have the same amount or less than him, he is going to take the bottom and the top of these 2 cards, as is depicted here, and discard the lowest numbered challenge. And then his turn's over and I can spend as much gold as I want to buy other stuff and then grab a challenge card. That is what happened in years 1 and 3. In years 4, I do not move my marker to the 0 space when I choose to pass. I'll just flip it over to show I have passed, and then he will get the remaining of the tokens, which you'll see when we get there. I'm going to do this one a little differently when I do my fast forwarding. I am going to basically walk through this whole first turn, and then I'll probably fast forward until the improvement phase of the last turn, because that's really the only thing that's different amongst them, and then we'll get into final scoring. So we'll play this first round as normal. So I'm going to be choosing a card first. So for the blueprint, I am wanting a trap here and a stone room there. So I have 2 stone rooms in my hand. My entrance is right there. So this has a -3 on it, so I don't think I want to start with negative points, but I might come across something that'll allow me to do stuff. And so let's go ahead and put that. Actually, we are going to go burial grounds, like so. I'm then going to choose one of these to keep in my hand because of the goblins. And this card, I'm going to keep that in my hand. I would discard these, but I'm going to look at the blue ones first. He's got 2 of those. That's got 2, so that goes there. I will draw 1, 2, 3 cards. There is a blue one on here, so unless I keep the blue one again, he is probably going to be scoring stuff. I think I may keep that one again, though. None of these have traps, but let's get that card in place there. Let me keep the blue one. I go to discard these. I'm looking for blue. He doesn't have blue. 2 plus this one. I now have traps in this room. But I think we're going to go there. Keep the trap. That doesn't have blue. That gets discarded. I draw 1. I'm choosing between these 2. That does have a trap, so I think we will just end up keeping this one and hope that I can tie this all in here, or worst case scenario, gain a secret passage later on. This does not have blue, so that gets discarded. So that is my first row, and I just realized I didn't pay attention at all to the gold. That's fine. 2, 4, 7, 8. No treasure chest, so we set mine at 8. We look at his. He has 12, so he's going to do all of his stuff first. So he takes the kobold. Wait, these actually go in a pile for him. Kobold. He takes the trap. He takes the slime. And that is him. Then he's going to discard the lowest numbered challenge, which is this one at 7. So now I have a decision to make. I have 8 gold. I could buy the goblin to make sure I have plenty of goblins. All of that would be nice. Let's go ahead and we're going to spend the 6 to get these 2, because that's a point for sure. And I don't have anything else that really cares about goblins, so we'll just throw the, what do they call them in this? I keep calling them gelatinous cubes. The ooze. We'll put the ooze there and throw the 1.1 right there. I will then pass, and I can grab one of these 2 challenge cards. Let's see what we got. Gain 2 reputation for each chamber in a single cluster of chambers in your dungeon. So if I can get a big chamber, that would be worthwhile. Or gain 2 reputation for each slime in a single cluster of chambers in your dungeon. Right now I got 1 in that one, 1 in that one. I think I'm going to keep this one. That wants me to have basically a big cluster of chambers. And I'm going to just try and cluster the heck out of my dungeon. That sounds like a good plan to me. Alright, so that was the first round. We would now do cleanup. So this gets discarded. These get put away. We reveal 2 more market cards, 3 more challenge cards. Like that. Fill these in. 1 there. Let's grab us a trap. And another trap. It's a trap! Grab us 2 of the monster guys. Ooh, there's that secret passage, so I'm hoping I can get that one. And that. Alright. So there's that. So we are now going to fast forward, and I'll join you back when I'm doing the last improvement phase of the game. See you then. Alright, so we are in the last improvement phase. So I have 4, 8, 10, 13, 14, 15 gold. So a couple of things that you'll see me do is I've played these couple of rooms. These come from the mini expansion that was in here. And what it is the fountains allow you to move one of the markers onto a different chamber, and then the shrine lets you swap 2 chamber cards. That's why you'll see I've messed with my chamber. Alright, looking at this right now, I have all of this, I have 6 of the 8. I don't have a kobold there, and I wasn't able to get one of the stone rooms there. Let's check my connections before we figure out what's going to get bought, because I need to be under 10, so I can technically buy both secret passages, which is what I might need to do. So right now we have from the entrance, this connection comes down and ends here. So none of this is connected. This comes over here and connected to there, down to here, over, and there's no connection here. And this connects right up here. So I'm going to have to find a way. So I think I want to do a secret passage here for sure. So we're going to spend our 1, 2, 3, 4 to buy this first secret passage and connect that. So now this comes down. It doesn't hit there, but this does come down and comes through here now and over to there. So all of this is now connected. So this is connected to here, up to here, here, here. So all this is connected outside of this. So if I'm pretty sure if I just do a secret passage here, then that will connect up to there. That goes up. That would make everything connected. So I will spend my remaining 9 to grab this secret passage and pop that right there between those two and put my trap here, because of what cards I took is this wants traps in the left and right outside chambers. This wants rows and columns of all the same dungeon type, and then you saw me take my cluster in a single chamber. The other thing with these couple rooms here is you'll notice they have both symbols in it. They can be either one, but you choose which one. I'm going to be choosing stone for each of them, just a heads up. So I now pass. I don't reset, but he gets the rest of these tokens, like so. I also do not get a challenge card in the last round. So that should be it. I do not move my gold. I flipped it over. I do not select a challenge card. He got our remaining market tokens. Then we continue on to final scoring. So here is that score pad. It's the backside of the multiplayer one. So first we look to see who has more coins. He does. So I get 6 points. He gets 9 because he had more than me. We now are going to be looking at the challenge card and comparing goblins. So let's kind of lay out his cards here and stack these tokens in type. He had a lot of nulls. Yeah, not a lot of goblins came out because I would have probably tried to grab 1 or 2. Alright, and a couple more cards. There we go. So see, he even had a shrine one. So he has 1, 2 goblins. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I beat him there, so I get 15. He gets 9. We'll do the rest of his score first. So on the bottom of here, there are point totals. So he is going to get the base reputation and according to the reputation condition. So we'll do this one by one. So this is 14 plus 3 points for every null. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 3 is 12, plus 14 is 26. This one is 4 points for every set of ooze and slime. There's just the one set. So that's 4 plus 6 is 20. 10 points plus 3 for every treasure chest. I see no treasure chests, so he just gets 10 for that one. And his final card is 13 and 2 for every kobold. 1, 2 kobolds, 4 and 13 is 17. And then we count up any reputation stars. So 1, 2, 3, 0, 1. 1 point there. Alrighty, so that is going to be his final score. Let's add that up. That's 18, 24, 31, 32, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 92. Well, that's usually what I come out with, so this might be close. Alright, we're going on to my challenge cards. So first one is 2 points, 2 reputation for each chamber in a single cluster of chambers in your dungeon. A cluster is like chambers that are all orthogonally adjacent. All of this is except for those 2. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Times 2 is 28. 2 points per trap in the outside columns. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 16 points. So as you can see, right now, it's kind of tight because I only beat him by 2 there, but he beat me by 4 here. Let's get to this final one. So this is all the same. This is all the same. That's all the same. That is, and that is. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 20. And then as you saw, everything's connected. So I basically get 2 points per card. There are 4, 8, 12, 16. So that's 32 points. My point stars in here is 1, -1, -2. And then my blueprint card. So I have a trap there, and I have stone. I have a slime. I have stone. I have stone. I do not have a kobold. I have an ooze. I do not have that, so I have 6 of them, so that is 10 points. So 6, 11, 19, 25. That's a wash. So 5, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, 9, 125. This is by far my best score. I normally don't do as well in the challenge cards. As you can see, I'm usually 10, 5, 21, 6, 12, 19. But that trap one was very helpful for sure. So that is the solo mode of Stonespine Architects. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you're going to go ahead and like, subscribe, comment, share, and ring the bell down below. I will say the altar and shrine did help me, or the fountain and shrine did help me be able to move those cards around to help do this. Let me just double check my adjacency one more time. So these two are there. This comes down, over, and connects to this. But then this also goes down, goes all the way over to my exit. Then this is connected to this room, and this is connected here with the secret passage. This goes up here, connected to that room. That's not connected there, but this comes up, over, and down. So, yep, everything was connected. So, until next time, get digging.